What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here, and sorry I couldn't get this Washington Capitals BFR out to you a few days ago. I've been just so incredibly busy that I've just had no time, but it's now that I got pretty much all the stuff I needed to out of the way. I'm going to do 2 BFRs today, and then I got to watch a game later today against the Islanders, so we'll be back on track, essentially. So, Game 22 on December 2nd at 6 p.m. was against the Washington Capitals in Washington. The Hawks hadn't won in Washington since 2006, and they did it. 4-3 in a shootout. They moved to 8-12-2. They shared the same amount of shots at 28. They had the same amount of faceoffs at 31, and Washington out-hit them 32-22. On the power play, Chicago went 1 for 2. Washington went 0 for 1. Fleury saves 25 out of 28, and Vanacek saves 25 out of 28. Before this game, Khrushchev had been assigned to Rockford. Murphy went out during the first period, or late second period, after being hit by Ovechkin for concussion protocol. I thought it was a dirty hit, but, I'm not in any position to say anything. Backstrom still has not played most of the season, and then Josiah Slavin had debuted tonight when Strome was in, Kelnick was in, DeHaan was out with back issues, and Johnson is obviously, Reese Johnson is out. And then, so to start off the game, we had Kuznetsov breakaway being saved. There had only been 3 shots in the first 10 minutes. Hardman breakaway missed, Tays hit the post, Dowd breakaway saved, Hawks 3-on-2 stopped. Then at 6:19, you have a Chicago penalty to Kara for slashing, which would be killed. DeBrincat had a good chance, it should be saved. And Washington had a hand pass on one uncalled that almost led to a goal, but it didn't. At 59.3 seconds left in the first, Chicago goal to Alex DeBrincat, his 13th of the year at that point, from Jones and Kane to make it 1-0. Fleury had no chance the next in the second period, as at 18:50, Washington goal from Nick Dowd, his 3rd of the year, from Hathaway and Hagelin, their best line of the game by far, to make it 1-1. Fleury had no chance. It was a great passing play, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Then Ovechkin hit the goalpost, and then Ovechkin had a one-timer saved. Ovechkin should have had about 9 goals tonight, but as the Hawks get lucky, that's the only way you can describe it. Eller robbed by Fleury, and then at 8:52, there's a Washington penalty to Dowd for roughing. Then there was a shorthanded 2-on-1 that would be missed. And then at 7:03, it's a Chicago power play goal from Dominic Kubalik, his 4th of the year, from Dockin to DeBrincat to make it 2-1. And then there was a 2-on-1 from Ovechkin, who hit the post again. Fleury, great save then. And then Tays robbed by Vanacek. Fleury, great save on Dowd. There was a great save on Dowd, and then there was Doc's second shot was saved, and then he stopped a shot. And then we go to 2:29, where the puck got flung over Fleury, and it's kind of sitting behind him. Like, he makes the save originally, and then they just bat it in, and it's from Evgeny Kuznetsov, his 8th of the year, from Ovechkin to make it 2-2. And then at 1:10, there's a Washington penalty to Hathaway for elbowing, which would be killed. And then at the end of the period, there was a scrum, and then DeBrincat was robbed by Vanacek. We go to the third, tied 2-2. Early in the third, at 19:03, right after the penalty, Hathaway comes right out of the box, and perfect pass to Hathaway, and it's a goal on a breakaway from his 6th of the year from Dowd to make it 3-2. And then Hardman shot saved. Ovechkin multiple chances. Tonight we were denied. As I said, he should have had about 9 goals. Then Seth Jones levels Dowd. Wilson ran into Fleury. Both were fine. Ovechkin one-timer. Saved once again. Then at 8:04, Chicago goal to tie the game from Seth Jones, his 3rd of the year, from Slavin and McCabe to make it 3-2. Fleury nearly gave up a goal but recovered. And then there was a scrum, and then the Capitals' last minute was absolutely dangerous. That could have been really bad if they had scored. Then we go to OT. 2-on-1 for Jones and DeBrincat. Jones missed the net. Fleury makes a great save on a 2-on-1 from Wilson. And then a 2-on-1 for the Capitals, Eller and Ovechkin. Ovechkin shoots and save, great save. And then Kuznetsov post. And then 2-on-1 with Kane and DeBrincat, great save by Vanacek. And then Hawks timeout. Hawks, then Kuznetsov and Fleury collide. And when Fleury went to get the puck, there's no penalty. Jones had a good hit on Eller. We go to a shootout. So Washington elected to go first. It was Kuznetsov. He's skating in. He comes in and hits the post. 2 posts in 10 minutes for Kuznetsov. They hit about, I think, was it 8 posts last night? Not last night. This was a few nights ago now. But yeah, you get the idea. And then Taves moves in. He goes for the 5-hole and he misses. And it was just saved. Well, didn't miss, but he saved. And then Sprong goes next for Washington, who, guess what, hits the other post. Kuznetsov hit the left, and then Sprong hit the right. And it was like the post was just mocking Fleury. Not mocking Fleury, mocking Washington. It was saving Fleury. And then Kane got a chance, did some sweet dangles, and he went 5-hole, scored. And then Ovechkin had a chance to tie the game. And he misses, he gets saved, and Fleury gets his win number 498. And at the end of the game, he was going to celebrate and then turned around, patted all the goalposts, and just went back to celebrating. Funny guy Fleury is. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. And another video coming out right after this one, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.